Morning guys, it's Vlogtober day 26. It's almost 11 a.m. I've been working a bit and now I really need to take Cookie out for a walk, otherwise she'll kill me, I think. Really needs to go now, and I was scrolling through TikTok a little looking for some recipe inspo, and I found one that looks very simple, so I'm gonna stop by the market with Cookie and get some fresh produce for that, and hopefully the thing that I make will be delicious. It's 5:30 now. I haven't talked to you in forever. I don't think I've necessarily done much today. I've been contemplating my life. I'm just finding myself feeling sorry for myself way more in the last few days, which is honestly annoying and very weird because I don't normally indulge in that kind of behavior and pattern, but I just can't help it, you know. And I don't know if that ever happens to you, but yeah, I've been reminiscing. Is reminiscing the right word? Whatever. I've been thinking about like my life before, some things in the past, things I've been doing, working on, or the way I was living, and yeah, I kind of don't feel that great about my current situation. I think I don't even know why though. I mean, I know why. Even though I'm pretty happy at how we are living in Belgrade and we've settled down, but I still, you know, it wasn't something that we necessarily planned and strategized. So we kind of found ourselves in this situation, and although the city is great and the people are lovely and the country overall, I'm very grateful that we were allowed to come in and stay here so easily. But you know, still, I miss my home, I miss my city, I miss the lifestyle that I used to have there. There are things work-wise that I'm not, some things, not everything, but some things that I are not maybe going the way I intended them to go necessarily. And there's a lot of angst about like what's next for us here and just in general. And yeah, I don't know. There are 1,000 other things that I will not go into detail, not to bore you to death with it, but basically, yeah, I've been kind of feeling low. And so I felt that, yeah, it's self-pity and all that is great, Xenia, but it's not going to get you anywhere. So to combat that, hopefully, I am gonna try to bring back more exercise into my life with those endorphins or whatever that is that's supposed to be released when you work out and make you happy. I hope that's gonna help me, and I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna do a 30-minute standing workout by MadFit. I'm sure you've maybe seen her online already. She's, I think, catapulted into success, into stardom during the lockdowns when she was doing those TikTok dance parties where for 15 minutes she would make like dance/exercise videos. Those were going viral all the time. She has this series of standing workouts, which I find great because I don't know what it is, but something about having to make exercises on the floor is very off-putting to me, and often if I'd rather not exercise at all than exercise on the floor. Even though right now, for example, I'm sitting on the floor, I don't have a problem with the floor, but exercising on the mat or just on the ground is somehow less appealing to me. So I find that when I do those standing workouts, or if I know that a workout is a standing workout, I don't feel opposition to working out. I just go and do it, and that's what I need right now. And I would assume the exercise requires some dumbbells, which I still have not bought yet, and I really need to go buy in a couple of like maybe 2-4 kilo dumbbells to exercise with, but let's see if I can go back to exercising consistently first, and then I'm gonna go out and buy them. And for now, I'm gonna use my books. I'm not gonna read them, I'm gonna hold them, and I know it's not ideal, and the weight of the book, this one is pretty heavy, this one not so much, so they're not even equally heavy, but I think I can, you know, there is at least some extra weight in my hands. I'm not just gonna do it barehanded. I don't know even if they will be required, but often with standing workouts you use dumbbells. So books are going to help me with that. And so this MadFit channel, they released a standing workout video for 30 minutes a couple of days ago, or was it yesterday? So I've not done it ever yet, so it's going to be a surprise for me, whatever they have in it for us. And yeah, hopefully this will kind of put me out of the blues. And honestly, all emotions are valid, and it's good to feel the feelings and to live through them and to acknowledge them and to work them out and stuff like that. But there's something about crying about how you're not at the point in your life where you want to be, or indulging into self-pity. I find it generally off-putting. I don't like that. I don't respect that necessarily. And I think it's very common that if somebody else is experiencing it or is vocalizing it or talking about it to me or just to anyone, I don't judge anyone. Like, I also don't care mostly, I mean, in a good way, right? I don't spend my time thinking about like, oh, this person is la la la. They can do whatever they want, those other people. But if it's myself, I am a very harsh judge on anything and everything. And yeah, I don't find this attractive or in any way, and I don't in myself, and I don't think that it's worth, because also my life situation is good in general. Like, I'm very blessed with my life and stuff like that. That doesn't mean that I can't, you know, have those feelings again, but I just don't want to be feeling them for too long. I don't think it's healthy either. So let's hope this workout is gonna put me out of it. And yeah, it's a start. And also I want to tone up, so if I can feel better mentally and I can feel better physically, I can be stronger, I can be leaner, I can look better, that's gonna be a huge bonus for me as well. Okay, exercise all done. I'm definitely feeling warmed up and much better. I don't think I mentioned, but this 30-minute workout, it also includes a warm-up and a cool-down, so it's only really a 20-minute workout when you think of it, and I honestly loved it a lot. I'll link it in the description. The great thing about it, besides it being a standing workout, is that there's no repeating. So you do it's 30 different exercises, 30 seconds each, and 10-second rest in between. And it's obviously there are alternations. For example, you're doing squats and then you're doing squats plus something, like when you go up, you kind of reach to the top or something. So it's not 30 absolutely unique exercises. For example, there were a few variations of jumping jacks, but still, like when there are no repeats. So this was great. I've added it to my playlist on YouTube for exercising, and I have high hopes that I will be doing it again. I also feel like this is a great, well, it's an exercise on its own, but it's only, 30 minutes with warm-up and cool-down, right? But only really 20 minutes, 25 if you do a warm-up, and then after you do it, you can go for a run. So I think I can maybe try and do this before the run, just to give myself this, extra movement, extra exercising. And there were no dumbbells required for that either. So my books were just holding my second tripod with my second phone. That also is great. Like if you're traveling or if you just don't have any equipment and you don't intend on buying it, you can do this routine. I think it's great. I liked it. And now I need to start. I need to go to the shower, obviously, but before I do that, I'll start on the vegetable broth, so that once I'm out of the shower, it's ready and I can continue with my recipe from TikTok that I mentioned earlier. So I'm gonna go take a shower and then we'll meet at the kitchen.